happy to get out of that van. We are now about halfway to Jaffna, I guess. We've still got at least another 4 hours to go. We stopped off here at a local little roadside stall to have some lunch, so super local food. Looking forward to seeing what they have. Oh, curry.
Just like sucked it.
I think this is fried fish they've given us. We have stopped off at this small little roadside restaurant. We're having another nice local meal.
I don't work. I want here now.
So this temple is actually over 1,800 years old, if you can believe that. It's just, I don't know, a timeline that's hard to comprehend. The carvings on it are incredible, and the whole building itself looks like it's tilting to one side. So when you stand right in front of it, it looks like the pillars on the left are tilted. It's a really beautiful place to visit and a lot of ancient history here. What's it called?
Nelly.
Nelly. Try Nelly fruit for the first time. This is what it looks like. Woo! It's sour. It's like eating one of those really sour sweets. We are still inside the temple complex. We've left the temple, but there is a short 1 kilometer hike up to a viewpoint. We're passing a giant white stupa along the way. Some interesting steps carved into the rock. And apparently at the end of this short hike is a really nice viewpoint. So this is a really good stop off if you're driving from Colombo to Jaffna and you're looking for something to do. Just under halfway is this temple and this hike, so nice place to get out of the car and stretch your legs. Sadly, we are only going to be here in Jaffna for 2 nights. We're staying here at North Gate by Jetwing, which is really about 10 minutes walk from the centre of Jaffna. It's a nice handy location. So we'll be staying here for 2 nights, exploring Jaffna for a full 24 hours, and then we'll be going on to our next location. We have just arrived up in Jaffna in the far north of Sri Lanka, and we're going to have exactly 24 hours here to explore as much as possible in the region. So I'm looking forward to a day of adventure, and you guys are coming on the adventure with me. We are starting our day here at the very popular Jaffna fish market. So you can see all the fishermen's boats here behind me. So they come in the morning with their catch of fish and they bring it to the little market over here and they sell it to the locals. So this is where the locals in Jaffna come to buy their fish. We're gonna go check out the market now and see what the daily catch is. Are you a fisherman? You catch fish? I was so happy to see one of the fishermen that I saw the last time I was in Jaffna is still here, sitting at the same place, chopping up his fish, still smiling and still with his massive moustache. So really cool to see the same people again after coming back 1 year later. I guess Jaffna area is divided into all these different islands, and you can drive from one island to the next island to the next island, but some of the islands you have to get a boat to. Hammond Hill was first a fort, then it was transformed into a prison, and later it was made into a resort. So we're heading over to the resort now. They said there's even landmines on either side of the road, so you have to be very careful to stay on the road itself. So yeah, now we're here. The beach area looks beautiful behind me, and we're going to be getting a ferry across to the island. Apparently this area is actually like a mini resort. You can actually come and stay here. It's pretty basic, it's pretty remote, but it could be somewhere unique to stay. I've been to a lot of cool places around the world, but I think this will be one of the most unique places to stay. Essentially a deserted island that was once a fort, ruled by the Portuguese, ruled by the Dutch, turned into a prison, and now it's like a resort museum. You can actually stay here. Jaffna, you have to come here to a machi restaurant. It is one of the most unique places to eat in Jaffna. So the Department of Agriculture built the buildings, and ladies can rent a little stall for 6 hours at a time for about €2. And they buy their own ingredients, they decide what's going to be on their menu, and they sell it for those 6 hours for that shift. And any money that they make, they keep for themselves. So the prices are insanely cheap. Some of the cheapest I've probably ever seen in my whole life. You can get a meal for like 50 cents. We got, I think, 3 hoppers for like 20 cents or something. But honestly, some of the cheapest food ever. Absolutely delicious, and a really unique concept as well. Tosi. Some of these little vegetable deep fried donut type things. They're served on this leaf with this sambal sauce. We've just arrived here at Dinai Organic Resort. So we're going to be doing a cooking demonstration here to learn about some authentic local Jaffna cuisine.
More than 35 years?
25?
35.
35?
Yes,
Oh.
you are not born.
We are ending our day here in Jaffna at the Nalarkovil Temple. It is one of the most famous temples here in Jaffna. There's actually a festival happening at the moment. The month of August is quite an important month for Hindus. So you can see all these cute little roadside stalls. Some of them are just selling kind of random toys and stuff. You've got a lot selling different types of jewellery. So there's a lot of different sort of festival stalls, selling different types of nuts and sweets and street food. It's quite cool. temple, which you can see behind me. Now, photography is strictly prohibited inside, so even if you walk in with your camera off, they give you this silk bag to put your camera inside. But it was honestly spectacular what we witnessed. Huge religious celebration. There was a lot of singing. There was a lot of people playing music. There was obviously everyone was dressed up in their beautifully colourful saris. The guys had to take their shirts off, so all the guys were topless inside, and everyone was bowing. Everyone was queuing up to offer worship. The temple itself inside is enormous. Beautiful golden arches and paintings on all the walls, and honestly a very special place here in Jaffna. I wanted to keep it as a surprise because it's super exciting. We're actually flying from Jaffna down to Habarana in one of these really tiny small private planes.